Okay, this is my third Cox Dogfighter disassembly. This is the Fokker Triplane. You've seen it on my blog, Project Little Stinker. It's an eBay find. It's got some paint on it. The engine is seized. It's a weird needle valve. And there's some safety wire holding it together here. I don't know if you can see that. I got pictures on my blog. So let's see if we can take it apart. Got some replacement parts off eBay. I got a new old stock landing gear with the right color wheels. You can see these don't really spin because they're, I don't know, covered in fuel residue or something. I got a new old stock product engine. I'll go through that because we're going to have to rotate the cylinder on that. And a new propeller. I'm going to save the old style wood grain prop for display purposes. This one's kind of nicked up. It looks like it's had some ground contact at some point. So I don't think you can get these wood grain props anymore. The new ones from Cox International are black, which is fine. They seem to work. They're the exact same thing, just in black. All right, so let's get started. See if I can. I'm going to start with the wing strut wiring. See if we can get that cut loose. To take off my glasses here. That came apart pretty easy. So let's take the wing off. Top wing comes off, just pops loose. You can see the tabs hold it together. And I'll have to clean up that safety wire in there. And then this strut. So this engine's seized. And I think the person that had it before me was just had the prop loose so it would spin, but so I'll go ahead and take that off. And I'm not sure about the Dogfighter series. I know the Sopwith Camel and the apparently the Fokker Triplane have this weight behind the propeller. Supposedly makes it a little easier to fly while you're learning, and then you can take it out and get a little bit more maneuverability. I mean, I guess basically the instructions say you get a tighter loop. That's about the only maneuver you can do as a loop. Okay, so on the bottom of the plane we have these screws that hold the landing gear on and the fuselage together. Let's see if I can get these off. Again, my eyesight is terrible. Let's see. Also, I wanted to describe that the sound you're hearing in the background is, of course, the washing machine. My son and wife are out giving me the apartment so I can watch the Indy 500 in peace. But before the race starts, I thought I'd do a video. But I still have to keep up with the laundry, so hopefully you can hear me over the racket in the background. Okay, there's the landing gear off. I don't know what's going to happen when I open this up. I'm really curious to see if the fuel tank and the fuel line are intact. I've got more fuel line on order. I've noticed some other things with this, some other modifications to this plane. So I'm worried about what we find inside. Okay, finally got it open. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this out. Product engine. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm not going to pop the guns loose because the last time I did that on my Fokker D7, they broke. So I'm just going to leave them there. Some kind of tubing or tape on the, I guess it's black tubing on the filler. There's an extra hole there. I guess the guy put a hole in the top here to get more airflow to the engine intake, I guess, because it's in the back here. I don't know what's going on with the carburetor. This fuel line is completely shot and rotten and not even connected to the engine. There's some kind of clip on the fuel nipple that was, I guess, supposed to hold the fuel line on. Okay, well, it looks like the tank is good anyway. It's not broken, so I'm going to take this engine and set it off to the side. Maybe someday I'll do see the pistons all the way down at the bottom and rust it into place. Maybe someday I'll try to take it apart and clean it up. So the tank is good, that's good. The fuel line's bad, I got more fuel line coming, so maybe I won't be in a rush to reassemble this plane. Oh, it's interesting, the middle wing just sits in here and clamped between the two halves. I wasn't aware of that. That's interesting. So that's kind of cool to find out. I guess it goes inside like that, okay? And this one has a black rotary engine piece that sits in here. I'm just going to leave that be. The inside looks pretty clean. I mean, it's dusty. So what I've been doing is wiping these down with baby wipes because they're not too abusive as far as having bleach and stuff like that. Once you have kids, you're going to have baby wipes because you can't live without them once you've had a kid. And even though my son is 7, we still have tons of baby wipes around. Alright, so I'm going to stop this video. The next video I'm going to do is rotating the new product engine to the 90-degree position to put back in this model. And so we'll unwrap this and show you the product engine, and this one has the snorkel thing to reinforce the needle valve. I'll have to take that off. Hopefully that'll work. So, alright, I'll see you next time in a few minutes.